In this video, I'm going to talk about the highest energy orbitals and the outermost electrons. For this one, we're going to do the example of chlorine to start off with. So the first thing we have to know is we have to know the electron configuration of chlorine. So chlorine has the electron configuration of 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, and 3p5. And there's all 17 of our electrons placed out. So now to find the highest energy orbital, or HE, all you're going to do is you're just going to look at the last orbital listed out. So that is the 3p. So that has our highest energy level. Because it's the Aufbauer principle that tells us we have to start at our lowest and then keep increasing as we go. To find outer electrons, what we are going to do is we're going to look at our front numbers, because remember, those tell us what ring these electrons are found in. So if we have a chlorine atom, there's our nucleus. We have our first ring that has 2 electrons in it. We have our second ring, which has 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop, forgot one. 8. And then we have our third ring, and I didn't draw that in the right place. It's going to have 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's kind of hard to see. 6 and 7. And I'm getting these numbers from our electron configuration. So in our first ring in the s orbital, there's only 2. In the second ring in the s orbital, we have 2 of them, but we also have 6 more in the p orbital for that second ring. So that's what makes up our 8. And then for the third ring, there are 2 in the s and there are 5 in the p. So it makes a total of 7. If we look at another example, let's take cobalt, for example. So CO. Our electron configuration for this is going to be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d7. So with this one, again, to find the highest energy level, you're literally just looking at the very, very end. So that's going to be the 3d. For the outermost electron, now when we get to looking at this, instead of drawing a Bohr model, I'm just going to write the rings out. So we have ring 1 only has 2, and that's what we get from there. Ring 2, there we have 2 in the s, 6 in the p. So that gives us a total of 8. In ring 3, we have the s, the p, and the d orbitals. So ring 3. So we have 2, 8, 15. And then in ring 4, when we look at it, there's just the one orbital, the s orbital that we've been filling, so it's 2. So for our outermost, we're just looking at our biggest ring. So we only have 2 electrons there. And I know when we were talking about some of these, about our magic rule being 8, we don't worry about it when it comes to the D block. When it comes to filling those, we just want to talk about the outermost.